Perek Lo Yachpor, Daf Yutes, sponsored L'Refuah Shlema for Avram Leib ben Sarah Rivka. The Mishnah stated that a launderer's pool must be distanced from a neighbor's wall 3 tfachim. Rav Nachman explains this refers to a soaking pool, but a scrubbing pool must be distanced 4 amos. The Gemara questions the law in the Mishnah applying lime to a wall. Is it required in addition to distancing or as an alternative? The Mishnah mentions this at the end of its first and second ruling. The Gemara reads the second ruling, O Sud Besid. If the law of the first ruling is the same, an alternative to distancing, why not mention it only in the second ruling? The Gemara rejects this as conclusive proof. Mentioning it twice alludes to the 2 rulings being a different form of damage, moisture and heat. The Gemara brings a brisa that states the ruling of Sud Basid in reference to soft soil. The Gemara assumes only for soft soil must he distance and apply lime, but regular soil, either one suffices. The Gemara rejects this inference. The primary teaching of the brisa is distancing 3 tfachim, even for soft soil, suffices. However, one must apply lime to a wall under hard or soft soil. Our Mishnah mentions flint rocks damage a wall, but a Mishnah in Shabbos does not mention them in respect to hatmana, insulating food, whereas sand is mentioned in respect to insulating food, but not in respect to damaging a wall. Abaya answers, Yagid alav reo. One subject sheds light on the other subject. Rava answers, rocks are not used for insulating pots because the heat escapes between them. Sand does not damage a cold wall. It maintains its temperature. However, wet sand must be distanced. Its moisture will damage a wall. The Mishnah mentions distancing a plow and seeds. Seeds are planted by plowing. Mentioning one teaches the other. The Gemara answers that sometimes seeds are planted in holes made by shovels rather than plowed furrows. Plowing benefits trees as well as seeds. The Gemara explains the reason seeds damage a wall. The Gemara proves from the laws of Kilayim that roots grow down rather than spread sideways. However, they break up the soil next to the wall, weakening its foundation. The Mishnah states urine damages a wall. The Gemara explains it refers to pouring urine, but urinating one must distance. Number 1, for a brick wall there is a requirement of 3 tfachim. For a stone wall there is a requirement of 1 tefach. For a boulder there is no requirement to distance. The Gemara digresses to discuss a law regarding tumas ohel. In order for a corpse to transmit tumah from one room to another, there must be an opening of a square tefach. A food item can interpose only if it is inedible or unusable. According to Shmuel, a thin wafer cannot interpose, though it can become repulsive by absorbing moisture because the owner will not leave it there. However, since it was kneaded with fruit juice instead of water, it does not become tameh. Fruit juice is not a mashke, a liquid that prepares food for contamination. If you're enjoying Daf 5, please click on the link below and subscribe. Become a sponsor. Help other Daf enthusiasts enjoy Daf 5 as well. Thank you. Have a good Shabbos.